Our next presenter needs no real introduction. Surfer, co-founder and driving force of Quicksilver for 45 years. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the ambassador and advisor of Quicksilver, Bob McKnight.
Wow, what a night this has turned out to be. So, like you said, I had the pleasure of running Quicksilver for 40 years, and one of the co-founders, myself and Jeff Hackman, started the Quicksilver part in America. But it's my sincere honor to be here tonight to introduce Lisa Andersen. But before we get into that, I just want to say a couple of things. I don't know if Mark Christie's still in the room, but we just love the ranch. We're here tonight. We do a lot of events here, and it's just so great to have this in South Laguna. So thank you, Mark, and all of our years together. So, anyway, welcome to the ranch, everybody. This place is happening. If you haven't been to the restaurant, it's called The Harvest. Make sure and go there. And as you know, I don't know whether you know, but I know all the other girls who are being honored, and I have known them for my life, and I'm amazed. I've known Joyce Hoffman for a long time. And of course, our relationship with the Hoffman family goes back, the whole 40 years. Walter was one of my mentors in the business. He gave me the wisdom when I first visited him of telling me to not get into the business. And I took that to the bank, and I went, okay, well, if he said that, well, we're gonna do this. But we've had an unbelievable relationship with the Hoffman family for our whole career, and he's been one of my mentors, like I said. So Walter, thank you so much for all that. And then in the same vein, John Bernards is here, was another mentor of mine. So John, I don't know where you are, but thank you for everything you did for me in the early days, and it's great to see you tonight. Where are you? He did leave? Oh, okay, John. He went to sleep. And obviously I've known Steph for all the time. She's been with Quicksilver, and it goes without saying how wonderful and charming, athletic, and beautiful she is, and how important she is to the Quicksilver family, with both brands, Quicksilver and Roxy. So, Steph, great to see you. And I had the good fortune of knowing Rel quite well too back in the days, and surfing with her and family and all the boys out of Makaha, and it's been a lot of good times out there with her. So I just loved and admired her and her surfing and her persona and her heart and her aloha spirit. So. And it's just great to see Jan here and all that tonight. So. Much respect for Ralph. Okay, but with Lisa, I think I know her kind of the best of all this group. And Lisa doesn't ever like to talk about herself, so I'm going to have to a little bit here. We've known each other for a long time, ever since she showed up, literally showed up at our doorstep on our radar in 1990. So the story of Lisa tonight starts in 1985 for us. 16 years old, living in Florida, complete tomboy, decides to run away to Huntington Beach to become a pro surfer, whatever that is. And she leaves a note to her mom. Mom, see you later, I love you, but I'm gone. She comes from a family with very strong women, and that is what they do. They just take off and charge. She sleeps under park benches, she bums rides, she makes friends, mostly guys. Her hero is Tom Curran. She starts ripping and competing, and she starts winning. After brief stints with Billabong, Rip Curl, and Oakley, she signs finally with Quicksilver. First good movie probably made. Just a kid. And she goes on the Women's Pro Tour. She struggles. She keeps trying. She goes back. She goes back, and she gets pregnant on the Women's Tour. Now with Erica. With Erica. And she hides it from us. She thinks we're gonna drop her sponsorship for being pregnant. So she hides it, but she keeps surfing. She eventually takes 2 weeks off to have her baby. And then she hurts her back really badly, but she ends up winning the Pro Tour that year. First time she's won. And I think we saw an unbelievable transformation from tomboy to woman. In the meantime, on a whole other side of things, we started the Roxy brand in 1990. I gotta be honest with you, the Roxy brand we first started was kind of shitty. It was pretty, it was not good. It was okay girls swim with a bunch of our men's board short prints on it, like war paint, so feminine. And we made some cheesy denim pieces, mini skirts, that kind of thing. It was really pretty bad. Early Roxy had no identity. Then in 1994, three things happened with Roxy. Lisa won the title, we invented the double heart logo for Roxy, and we made the first board short for women. So we put the board short, the Roxy brand, and the new Roxy logo on Lisa, and we never looked back. She has been the face of Roxy brand, for the Roxy brand for almost 25 years, and she has been a huge part of its success globally. Along the way, she won 6 world titles, she's won 30 NSSA trophies, won the US Championship in '87, cover of Surfer Magazine in '96. She was featured in countless magazines, outdoor magazines, sports magazines, fitness, health, all the various genders of magazine, and she won the Surfer Bowl for 6 times in a row. But for me and Quicksilver, she changed the face of women's surfing and has been the perfect ambassador and representative of the sport for the last 25 years, and for the Roxy brand from the very beginning. She is a wonderful daughter to her mom. She's a great mother to her own 2 kids, loving wife to Tim, and is still an elegant, graceful, and seriously talented surfer. And she is seriously competitive. And she maybe is a little stubborn. I mean, you probably ask Tim about that. But in conclusion, I've combined a couple of quotes which I think really speak to Lisa and summarize like everything kind of we all need to know about her. So the quotes read like this. Lisa Andersen has laid the foundation for modern women's surfing in the '90s and is still the worldwide ambassador for the sport. Lisa has become a certifiable legend, an inspiration, and a pioneer who has trailblazed a path for today's generation of professional women surfers. After making competitive history as a single mom, Andersen's persona soon became iconic, transforming women's surfing more than any surfer before her. She knocked the beach bunny image aside and was unique in that she remained feminine and graceful while displaying an aggressive energy that would change how women surf and how they were perceived. She led droves of young girls to the sport. Again, speaking selfishly, Lisa is my friend. She's been an ally of mine ever since she showed up. She's been a role model for women, a lifetime ambassador for our company and the Roxy brand, and a wonderful, gracious, loving, passionate person. Lisa, it's my privilege to bring you up here for this, and thank you for everything you've done for all of us.